So, we have a very dynamic and revolutionary idea for you here today. What I'm going to propose as an alternative to religion. Now, the requirement for our spiritual needs to be fulfilled as a part of the human condition, and nothing up to now except religion has organised to cater for this well. Now, the reality is there's not one of us that knows what's going to happen, if anything, after we die. So, gathering people together on the basis of superstition is a completely puerile exercise in my view. I understand the political value in religion for community, for tradition, for a sense of transcendence, for bringing people together. All of that is potentially very positive. But if it's of a value as uncertain as superstition, then you're sort of going to undermine any good that you are doing. But I do think that the decline of religion has caused a bit of a gap in our society at the same time. Where we should shift the conversation there to is, what could we replace it with? My proposition for that is to gather people together in a church-like structure, make everybody come together and swear an oath of allegiance to basically say, we will make Ireland the best place that it can be in whatever way we see fit. There will be no dogmatic teaching about how you should do that or how somebody else should do that. It would just all be about the sovereignty of the individual, as I have said across the board. Now, what I would intend to do here is it's important to balance the spiritual aspect against the aspect of how does that greater consciousness apply itself to physical results inside of the country in terms of people being more connected to their purpose. So the balance that must be struck in the creation of something new like that is working out how do you get the balance between the spiritual element of people transcending themselves as well as utilising a new church to manifest the physical results that we need inside of the country. Here's what I would propose for a prospective service or gathering or assembly or whatever you'd want to call it. You would all come together, everybody would swear an oath of allegiance to Ireland and say, our only commitment as a collective here today is that each one of us individually will do what we can to make Ireland the best that it can. This good sense of promoted national pride would be a very welcome thing within the country. Then we would have a motivational speaker, somebody to say to you, to teach you about your mindset and bad beliefs in your mindset that you should throw out, and just about being focused and being relentless and about envisioning your goals and going forward and making them happen. And then what we would do is then we would have a spiritual session where you would have ayahuasca or magic mushrooms or some form of psychedelic where you would input the new suggestions that you've learned through your motivational man, and you would go into a sort of a spiritual realm to embed these better beliefs into your subconscious mind, and you would then all go together and you would get a bite to eat and a bit of dinner together, a few drinks and that, and you would have something like this going every week. If anybody wanted to go for private healing sessions at different times, that would be fine. My political goal for something like that would be basically a hub within communities to help guide individuals closer to their purpose. But I do think Catholic, Protestant, Muslim, Jew, I really do honestly think that a subscription to dogmatic thinking is not always brilliant for the expansion of consciousness now, to be fair. So this would be my personal proposition for something new. It's a very interesting topic that I've never really heard anybody even try to get into what religion could potentially be replaced with. My view is, my brother got 2,000 years out of the one yarn, so might be time for somebody else to get a go at this stage, but we'll see what you all think there. Please do let me know. This would be a very interesting concept for us to have a good discussion about there, and let's see where we go with it. All the best. Gora Mila, bye Hogwarth.